In many of our previous videos, you might have seen this box at the back. This is the HyperX QuadCast. This is a standalone microphone that is aimed towards streamers, but you can also use it for many different varieties of whatever you want to record, maybe ASMR too. And this microphone is kind of special, so let's take it for a spin. So we already unboxed and set up the entire HyperX QuadCast right here. And inside the box itself, it comes with a welcome card, which is pretty standard in terms of HyperX products. And then a warranty card, if you have any issues, you know who to contact. And then the quick start guide, not really useful for us because we already hooked it up anyway. And one extra accessory here is this little adapter thing. This little adapter here is for you to convert from a standard boom mic, probably, I don't know what screw size it is using anyway. You can convert those kind of screws into this little thing here that you can screw the entire HyperX QuadCast onto your boom mic. So that's a really nice addition, by the way. And the USB cable, it's also included. We already got it hooked up. This is a micro USB cable. I'm not sure what's up with HyperX and micro USB cables. They seem to continuously use micro USB for a lot of their products. Anyway, the HyperX QuadCast itself, it comes in this nice cylindrical body with a shock mount built in. So yes, this shock mount is directly screwed onto the body of the microphone itself. So if you want to change it, then yeah, you need to unscrew it. Anyway, it comes with this nice little metal stand as well, so you can prop it on your table, or like we mentioned earlier, use this adapter to screw it onto your boom arm. So this microphone is pretty, how do I say this? It's pretty versatile in terms of features, but some of the layouts of where you can select your gain, change your modes, or maybe just connect all your cables, it's kind of weirdly positioned. For example, the volume gain is at the bottom of the microphone. It is twistable, and for some reason, there are a total of 5 dots here to indicate what level of gain that you are going to use, but it's not a one-to-one representation, so you can overshoot it to the minimum and overshoot it to the maximum as well, which for me is just kind of weird if you just want to calibrate what kind of volume you want for a specific situation. And when you look at the microphone itself, one of the most distinctive aesthetic point that HyperX did with the QuadCast is this red glow here. So one thing, I don't know if I like it or not, the top panel here is a touch sensitive mute button. So if you mute it, the LED will turn off. So I think it's kind of okay, but it might be distracting to have a red glowing light around your face when you're live streaming. I don't know about you, but it's just something to take note of. So for the ports on the HyperX QuadCast here, you have the mini USB port at the back, alongside with the audio monitoring 3.5mm headphone jack as well. I do find them to be weirdly positioned because it's at the back and it's really difficult to guess where it is and poke it in. But one more thing that you need to take note of is if you're using this little adapter that is included with this microphone, this big body here might block the cables. So no wonder why some of the streamers use this microphone in kind of an inverted way just to get the cables out of the way. And if you're using this included stand here, I do like the mini cable management route here because it really keeps things tidy and it's just, how do you say this? Keeps everything in check. And another feature highlight on the HyperX QuadCast here is, of course, the 4 different pickup patterns that this microphone can do. It is pretty similar with the Blue Yeti, the new one. This one, it does have a cardioid pickup pattern, which is what we're using right now. And it can also do bipolar pickup pattern, so if I'm doing an interview with someone directly in front of me, then I can use that as well. And then there's also omnidirectional, which means it picks up every single sound 360 degrees. And finally, there's stereo mode. And of course, stereo mode is used for ASMR. And now for the sound test on this microphone itself. As you can listen right now, I'm using the cardioid pickup pattern. And if you want to change the pickup pattern, again, it's kind of weird. It's at the back here. So what we have to do now is twist to this direction. I don't even know what mode it is. And now we are in bipolar mode. Say something.
Bipolar mode.
Okay.
The the interviewee.
Interviewee, and I'm the interviewer. Okay, so now we have to track to this side, and now we are in omnidirectional mode, and I think you can hear a lot more noise compared to before, like the renovation progress that's happening across the street. Yeah, across the street. So now we are going to switch on to stereo mode. Since we didn't mention it's for ASMR, now I'm on your left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, maybe it's not the best to do right here in the studio because of all the traffic noise and whatnot, but either way, you get the idea. So now let's switch us back to the cardioid pickup pattern. Okay, now we don't have any interference, hopefully, because cardioid pickup pattern is meant to pick whatever is right in front of the microphone itself, which is my mouth. And yeah, do let us know what do you think about the HyperX QuadCast. From what I have tested recently, the HyperX QuadCast really gives off a really, how do you say this, a very different type of dynamic range in terms of the vocals. And thanks to the included shock mount with this microphone, I don't have to worry about getting those universal shock mount clamps on the microphone which might block the cable, which in this case it will because of the weird positioning of all the cables on this microphone. But anyway, a shock mount really helps in terms of getting a clean audio even though you are knocking on the table or just typing on your keyboard, which is especially useful if you are streaming. So overall, the HyperX QuadCast, I really do like this microphone. It does suit my taste in terms of how everything functions. It's a bit weird in terms of the gain knob and whatnot, but most of us will just play with it once and then never touch it again anyway. And you can also do that on OBS if you want to do so. And this microphone is priced at around 629 ringgit, but you can get it as low as 599 if you know where to search. So, do I recommend this microphone? Yes, because it's just a very good microphone. If you don't have an existing boom arm, or if you do have a boom arm, it's just, how do I say this? Very inclusive of whatever setup that you have. And it gives off a very great sound, versatile if you want to take this microphone to do more than just streaming, or you want to do ASMR or whatnot. So yeah, that's what we have to say about the HyperX QuadCast. Do leave your questions down in the comment section below if you have any, and we'll see you in the next video.